We're just gonna roll the feet out. So if you're gonna start joining my class, let's see who's here. Oh, good, Neil and Patty. Cool. All right. Happy New Year's, you guys. Hope you had a good night. Kind of windy again outside. But anyway, we're just gonna roll the feet out. Just a few minutes. Loosen up the arches. Just release any fascia. The other thing you can do is just walk across your stick. You know, and if you don't, the easiest thing is just to get a piece of PVC pipe and use that. I mean, you could use small, medium, or large, or not too large, but I don't know. I don't even know the lengths of them. 1/4 inch, maybe 1 inch. Neil would know. You could give me some instruction on that tomorrow. Just enough, just because it's strong enough to hold you. It's flexible, and it's flexible. Like, I don't even have PVC pipe. I'm going to go buy myself some. This is an old, like a shower curtain. Those twisty hanger things, holder. All right, so start to zip up. Find the center of your belly button. You don't have to touch it or push into it. And then just start to zip yourself up. So just imagine you have a zipper and you're pulling the zipper in, and you're gonna zip up right through that thoracic spine. Lifting and being really strong and zipping yourself up. And you should even be able to notice. Go ahead and step off your stick, bring it in front of you, and just roll and release each foot. You should even start to notice as you zip it up, you can feel it kind of drawing in. So you want to pull everything to the center and then lift up and in. So we are going to be working camel today, just walking out the tops of your feet, the balls of your feet. So we are going to be working on camel today. So we want to zip up, lift up to reach to that camel pose today. We're also going to be practicing crow, and we're going to use it in a flow, so a little differently than just popping into it, holding it, and trying to draw yourself in. I'm gonna add a little flow to see if I can kind of get you guys in that position, and then you can maybe get some comfort and some strength to move into that pose. So go ahead and just hold your right foot behind, stretching out through the front of the shin. Take a moment, maybe when you're just standing here, to center on your mat and set your intention for this New Year's class. Good. Kind of feel your way through it. Breath in, big exhale. Good, just take a moment to stand tall, ground into your practice, to set your intention. And I'm going to take this toy away from my dog so he doesn't bother us. All right. Okay. So just standing nice and tall. Bring your feet wider than hips width. So we don't want to be too close. We don't want to be too far. We want to get nice and comfortable. Feet are about hips width. Take a big breath in. Zip, zip, zip that thoracic spine up. Lift your chest. Take a big breath in. And then just exhale to let it go. Another nice big breath in. Standing tall, exhale to let it go. Good, let's do one more big breath in. And just bring your hands to your heart and focus in on your intention. Happy New Year. Shifting on your feet. Finding each ball of your foot and the heel finding your mat. And then just start to bring your arms right and left, nice and slow. Pull that thoracic spine in, keep your breath going. Notice if you want to draw the shoulder forward, just keep your shoulder in line with your spine. Good. Stay nice and long. That shoulder in line on the opposite side. Good. A couple more times. Opposite direction. Lateral flexion for the spine. Moving just a little faster now. Chest is high, moving from side to side. Now come back to center and take your arms to your side, roll your shoulders back, just not overly rolled back, just in line with your spine. Take your arms out to the side and then lift them up, bring your hands back to back. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, push your palms against your wall. Good, bring it up. Hands back to back. Feeling all the way through the armpits. And then exhale, release. You can feel yourself tightening up as you bring it in, up and in. And then unzip. Nice. Go ahead and come up to the balls of your feet. Hold yourself up. And then sit back. You're sitting in a chair, hinging slightly at your hip. Good. So you want to draw yourself back and then just start to rock forward and back. Feel the toes lift as you come forward and then drop them down as you reach back. Good. Warming up the thighs, getting ready for that crow and camel. Warming up your spine. Pull your belly in, thoracic spine is zipped, and then go ahead and stand. Good, take a big breath up and in, reach up to your tippy toes. And then exhale, palms together, round your spine. Pull it up, shoulders reach back, and then come back to a squat. And stand up on your tippy toes. It's really windy, my lower yourself down, come to a squat. So you want to feel that place where you're comfortable in your squat. You can rock it forward and back. You can lift your toes, and then drop your toes down. Lift your toes and drop them down. Pull your belly in. Nice. You should feel the glutes starting to warm. Stand up. Take a big breath in. Come up on the tippy toes. And release, palms back to back, arch your spine, round your spine. Draw your shoulders back, and sit back in that chair. Nice. Sitting back, so you want to sit back, just like so. Now bring your toes out, and start to draw your booty down. Squat it down. Take your hands to your knees, and then lift up through your chest. Pull that thoracic spine, zip it up, and start to rotate right shoulder down. That was my left, but you can do right. Come to center, and then rotate the opposite shoulder down. Good. back to center. Good. Once more, each direction here. And now we're going to move through it just a little bit faster. Right and left. Zip that thoracic spine up, pull it in, right and left. And then come back to center. Come on up, stay with a slight squat here. Open your arms. So you're still sitting back, and you're going to pull the right arm down and release it. And internally rotate, externally rotate. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Last one. Now take those hands back to your knees. Woo! And go ahead and reach it in, right and left. Come back up, keep in that slight squat. And then pull your right arm forward, turn, rotate your arm, your pinky back, and then other arm. Draw that belly in. Now add a swing. So turn the arm in, so your palm is facing me. Last one. Now go ahead and come to center and squat. Bring your arms in a cactus and squat. Nice, hands to your knees, right above your knees. Rotate it in. Come to center. Zip it up, pull it up, zip it up, open those arms. Externally rotate them forward. Now, hold next time you come to your left. Hold, bend your right elbow. Come back to center. Now do the other side. Left arm comes in, lift up, and center. Good. Right arm comes in, bend your elbow, lift up, and come back to center. One more time, left arm. Reach it in. Lift up. Now do that a little bit faster. Right arm, and lift, and left, and left. Good. Couple more. And then go ahead and stand up. Whoo, toes are pointed forward. Nice. Bend your knees and start to shift your hips forward. It's like you're doing that same thing, that inner rotation, outer rotation, with this time with your hips. Keep your feet planted. Pull it in. Start to slightly sway from side to side. Bend that knee that you're reaching down into. Now add your arms. Reach them in. Reach. Warming up our hips, getting ready for this New Year's class. Okay, take a big breath in. Exhale, push your palms away. Reach for that rounded shoulder. Lift it up. Bend your knees. Come all the way up. Lift it high. And release. Good. Sit back in that squat. Push back. You got it. Now grab your hands to right above your knees. Alternate right and left shoulder. Good. Come to center. Roll it up. Nice. Keep your knees slightly bent. Arms at your sides. Point your toes out. Right and left shoulder. Find that internal rotation. Now start to add that elbow up. Left side. Right side. A little bit faster. Last one. easy. Stand it up, side to side. Swaying those hips, warming yourself up. Use your arms. Toes are pointed forward. Nice. Come back to center. Take a big breath up. Come up on those tippy toes. Come back to your squat. Lift it up. And back to your squat and bounce. Bounce it out. Now from here, we're gonna, with our squat back, we're gonna lift up onto the balls of our feet. So lift up on the balls of your feet and let yourself come forward, nice. And then just take your arms and bring them out. You're on your tippy toes. It's gonna help prepare you for that crow. If you're wobbly, just move through it. You got it. If your heater's on, turn it off. Now sit back in that squat and stand up. Woo! Nice. Give yourself a nice long breath in. And then exhale. Perfect. Leave your left arm up, reach to your right. Pull down. Leave that arm in line with your shoulder. So it's not coming forward, you're just letting it stay right above you. Allowing gravity to hold it up there. Open up your chest. Now take this left arm and draw it in, and then lift it up. Come back to center. Woo. Other side. Left arm down. Right arm's just going to reach up right to your ceiling. Let your left arm come on down. Nice. So we want to avoid kind of drawing our shoulder forward and really lift and reach up. Just to like a neutral space in your lateral bend. Bring it back to center. Let's do the other side. Imagine you're like a bird diving in to 2021. And reach it up. Move it to the other side. Dive in, 2021, here we go. Other side. Come back to center. Take your arms, reach them back as you draw forward. Turn your palms up and lift the arms up and down. Now you're really flying. Your knees are bent. Lift it up. Engaging that tricep. Breathe through it. See if you can give the ceiling a high five. Pull that belly in. Zip that thoracic spine up. Reach it all the way back around. Rotate the palms up. Nice. Take a big breath in. Come back to your squat. So get back into that squat and come up on the tippy toes once more. Now pretend like you're reaching for the floor with a flat back. So you have this long flat back and you're reaching to the floor. It's like you're pulling away from the floor, but you're reaching for the floor. You're up on those tippy toes, and then see if you can touch your hands to the floor and then lift yourself back up. Whew. Good, take a big breath in. You got it. Reach over to your right. If you're mirroring me, it's your left, and then your right. It doesn't matter. Just move from side to side. Good, bend your knees, come back to center, and lift those arms up. Reach them up. Palms are smacking that ceiling. Lift them up as high as you can. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then release. Rotate the shoulders. Good. Come down to a low squat. And then lift your arms above your head. Lift up on the tippy toes. Come into that squat. Take those toes out. And draw opposite shoulders down. Today this is more of a movement, yoga mobility class. Roll yourself up, squat, come on up, and then bring those shoulders in now. So find that external rotation as you draw your shoulders around and forward. Internal rotation. Sorry, here we go. We're going to add the arm. Reach it up. Keep that knee bent. Add the arm. Reach it up. All the way across your body. Add your arm. Reach it up. Nice. One more. Beautiful. Take a long fold. And then roll yourself up. Come to a stand. Nice. Sway your hips from side to side. Add those arms. You're just going to start to internally rotate your shoulders. And then go ahead and come to center. Take a big breath up. Point your toes forward. Big breath up. Good. Bring your palms together. Round. Roll it up. And then again, I want you to come back on those tippy toes. Reach yourself up. On your tippy toes. Breathe, 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 breathe here. Now we're going to come down to that flat back. Your booty comes up. You're on your tippy toes. Remember, you're trying to push the ground, but yet you're pushing it away. Reach, 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 reach. And then see if you can bring your palms down. Yep, and then what about just from here? You're already in this rounded spine. You're reaching. What if you just draw your knees to the backs of your triceps? And just hold here. Don't do anything, just hold here. And then release your heels. Bend your knees, roll yourself back up. Whew, nice. Getting yourself ready. You feel it? You feel that crow coming in? You're ready to fly. You're ready to fly. Oh, shake it out from side to side. Breathing. Good. So that rounding of our shoulders here is what's going to help us find the ground. We're rounding in the shoulders when we find the ground, and then we hollow through that zipped up thoracic spine, and that'll help give us that upper body lift. Okay, you guys can do it. We're going to do another round. I'm going to go a little deeper every time, and then we're going to include camel. All right, so get that hips width, beyond hips width distance. So hips width would be here. We want to go a little bit beyond so we can really empower our hips. Bend your knees, draw your booty back. Bend your knees, draw your booty back. Flat back, your arms can hang, and then zip yourself back up. Zip it up. Zip it up. Good. Draw your hips back, so pull them back. Flat back, and then zip it up. Good. Draw it back. And lift it up. Nice. Let's do two more. Flat back. Last one. Lift it up. Good. Take a big breath in. Good. Toes are pointed forward. Reach over to your right or your left. Turn your right heel. Internally rotate your left arm. And then lift it back up. Good. We're going to do the left side. So come over to your left. Good. Lift up this left foot. Externally rotate the right arm. Internally rotate the right arm. And then lift it back up. Drop that left toe down. Good. And just roll your shoulders. forward and back. Just coming to that hip hinge. Keep it up. So you feel that, how the shoulders reach down, that's giving you that space, and then lift yourself back up. Couple more. Nice, take a big breath in. Exhale to your right. Rotate around, come to center. Reach down to your left. Lift that left toe up, rotate down, come back to center. Reach to your right, send it back, right toe reaches, and you lift. Left, reach, and right. Now see if you can keep your toes down when you do this. Come to your right, reach it over, and one more time to your left. Reach it over, bring it center. Good, squat. Squat, squat, squat. So we're gonna come to that side. Squat, lift your toes up, lift your toes up. Reach your arms forward, reach them forward, flat back. And then on your tippy toes, bring both arms all the way forward. Start to hunch over, feel that hunching over. Bring your palms down. Good. See if you can just tuck your knees right into the backs of your arms and lift up both feet. And there you go. You did it. You're in crow. Drop your feet. Reach it up and bring it back. How'd you do? You guys have to let me know how you did. Was that easier? Reach it forward. Bring your palms back to back. Roll it back, squat, lift it up, come back to your squat and bounce. Bounce it out. Take your toes, bring them out. Take your hands to your knees and internally rotate your shoulders. Hold on the right. Breathe it out. Now, take your left hand off your knee. Pull it back up like you're giving the ceiling a high five. Reach it around in front of you. Come all the way back to center. Do the other side. Hold on your left. Take your right arm, reach it back behind you. Palm is giving your ceiling a high five, and then reach it all the way around. Here we go. Reach to your left, your right. Left arm reaches. Bring it around to the knee. Pull your right arm down. Reach it up behind you. Circle it around. Come back up. Last one. To the left. Get your arm up. And bring it around. Woo, and go ahead and stand up. Toes point forward. Nice. Now with straight legs and arms, we're just gonna move ourselves forward from side to side. Find that internal rotation of your arms and then start to bring it up and shake it from side to side. Take a big breath in. Palms reach back to back, round your shoulders. Rotate them around, lift the arms up, come up to your tippy toes, reach it up. Sit back in that squat and pulse. So we're gonna do one more here. So pulse it out on the balls of your feet, on the heels first. Flatten out your back and start to lift your toes up. Good, reach for that ground, round through your spine. Bring your palms down. Go right for it. You guys are in the mood. You're in the groove. Come on into your crow. Lift your toes up. Stay there. One more breath. Roll it down. Lift it up. Whew. Shake it out. Good job. Roll it from side to side. Take a big breath in. Right arm reaches down. Turn that toe up and lift it up. Good. Left arm down. Lift that left toe up and reach it up. Take your toes out nice and wide. Still in that same stance. Come to your squat. Good. Come to your squat. Hands to your knees. Rock yourself forward and back. Internal rotation of the shoulder. Perfect. Take that right arm back. Swing it around. Nice. Come to the right. Take that left arm back. Swing it around. Good. Just work that. Right arm reaches up. Swing it around. Left arm, left shoulder. Reach back. Swing it around. Nice. Roll it up. Stand up. Point your toes forward. Move it from side to side. Now we're going to start reaching our arms to the floor. Reach them down. And then reach yourself back up. Bending right and left knee. Good. Reach it down. Nice. Bend those knees. Reach it up. So your knees are reaching in as you come down. You're reaching in. Find that external rotation of your arm and then reach it back up. Good. Give yourself a long breath in. Come to the balls of the feet. Release palms back to back. External rotation. Come to your squat. Release, lift up. Arms reach back to back. External rotation. Now squat. 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 Good. So from here, we're going to come up on the balls of our feet again. Long, flat back. Palms should come right down. You should feel nice and warm by now. Go ahead and lift up and hold. Good. Breathe it in. Pull that belly in. Tap your toes down. Heels down. Roll it up. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. Right arm reaches down. Really reach that right toe up. Reach it around. Nice. Left side. Reach the left. Draw your left toe up. Reach it down and around. And lift it back up. All right, here we go. Pulse it out. Pulse. Hips are back. Back is long. Tap your hands to your mat. Get up in that crow once more. You can tuck your toes. Release your feet. Don't get up, don't get up. Walk all the way down in front of you. So you have a nice long flat back. Keep your feet right how they are in the same way and drop your knees like so. All right, good job. So you're just gonna stay here for a moment. Keep those feet right where they are. Keep the balls of your feet connected. Goopy's doing it with us. Hi, Goopy. Hold here. Strong through your arms. You can start to walk your hands a little closer to your knees. Your fingertips, excuse me, bring your fingertips down and start to walk your hands to your knees and roll yourself back. And then all of a sudden, there's your heels. There's your heels. Pull your chest back. Oh, excuse me. And then start to lift your chest up. Push your belly forward. And now you've made your way to camel. I have a dry throat. Go ahead and sit your hips back. Come forward. Nice. You did it. How'd that feel? Gotta let me know how that felt. Roll yourself back up to your tippy toes, tippy fingers. There's your heels once more. See if you can grab them. Push your belly forward, thoracic spine is zipped. Reach back for camel. You got it. Release. Same way you came in. Come out. Release your back. You got it. We're going to do it once more. Fingertips come forward towards your knees. Grab your heels. Lift up. Push your belly forward. And then release. Palms down. Long spine. Shake it out. Last time. Push back against those heels. Tippy toe fingers forward. Grab your heels. Lift up. And release. Palms reach out. Lift your hips up and back. Downward dog. Whew. Nice. Shake it out. Walk your hands to your feet. Bend your knees. Roll yourself up. Draw your shoulders back. Perfect. Give yourself a nice long deep breath in. It's a long journey, so we ended with camel. Reach your palms out to the side. Bring your hands back to back. Roll your shoulders back. Sit back in that squat. And if you have your stick handy, reach down and grab your stick and bring it right in front of your feet. And then just roll those feet out. Just like we started. Roll them out. Notice if they feel better. All that work that we just did, healing starts in the feet. We flew. We stayed. We rose. Your feet should feel much better. If you don't have a stick, you don't have to use it, but it certainly is nice to roll those feet out. And then you can walk across it. And so if you notice, like when we're doing a regular yoga class, we just kind of pop into camel. And so this flow, this camel flow, is just a nicer way to kind of make you more comfortable in your body and release that fear to kind of come up on the balls of the feet, reach a flat back down, touch the ground, palms can come down, and then reaching into that camel, that crow is so much easier when we use our whole body to get us there. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go ahead and just shake it out. Hi, Goopy. Reaching from side to side. Shaking it out. Nice. Take your feet just at that comfortable spacing that's not hips width, it's not a wide angle. Roll the shoulders back. Take a big deep breath up and in. Come up to the balls of your feet. Woo! Release, palms back to back. Round your shoulders. Pull it up. Take the shoulders back. Come back to that squat. Give it a couple bounces. Pulse it out just a little bit. Give yourself that one more try for your crow. Reach down, see if you can do it. Come forward. Toes come together. Release. Roll your heels down. Roll yourself back up. Come back to your squat. Take your feet a little bit wider. Open up the squat. Hands come to your knees. Rotate your shoulders. Internal rotation. Come over to that left, draw your right arm up, swing it around, and then left shoulder down, reach it back, Swing it around. Right side. Lift. One more time. Left. Reach. Swing it around. Nice. Roll it up. Toes point forward. Take a big breath in. Bend your knees. Stand up tall. Right toe lifts. Reach it around. Stand up tall. Left toe reaches. Lift it up and around. Perfect. Come back to that. Balls of your feet. Come forward. Go ahead and reach your hips up. Take kind of a downward dog stretch, but not as deep as a downward dog. Good, bend your knees and lift up. Perfect. From here, we're going to roll back and draw our knees down. Fingertips come toward your knees. Reach your shoulders back. Touch your heels, lift your chest, push your body through. Camel. Release. Come forward. Reach up and back, downward dog. Shake your head out. Draw your knees down. Come all the way back to the balls of your feet, to the heels. Roll yourself up. Nice. Shake it out. Move it from side to side. Release your back. You can bring the bottom of your foot down just to shake it out. Nice. Good. Moving from side to side once more. Like you're skiing. This is almost like a skiing pose. Nice. Come back to center. Take a big breath up. Lift up to the balls of your feet. Release. Round your shoulders. Rotate the shoulders back. Come to your squat. Let it go. And just shift it from side to side. Shaking it out. So you can keep your legs straight. Shifting through the hips. Zip that belly up. Stand tall for a moment. Arms by your side. It's always a great time to come back to your intention. Take a big breath up overhead. Arms come down, palms back to back. Bend your knees, externally rotate, squat, lift, reach up. Arms back to back. Rotate, squat, and pulse. Pulse it out. Pull your belly in, zip that thoracic spine up. Stand tall, reach down to your right. Externally rotate, lift your right foot up, lift it up. Reach to your left. Externally rotate and lift. One more time, right side. Lift that right toe up, turn that left arm in, reach it up. To your left. Find that rotation, reach it around, lift it up. One more set here, reach up, flat back, tippy toes. Come forward, find your crow, or maybe it found you. Good. Draw your toes, heels down, reach it up. Nice. Let's do that once more. Roll it in. Roll it in. Take a big breath in. Come up to the balls of your feet. Find that internal rotation, external rotation. Find your squat. Toes are out. Arms come in. Find a little bit more bounce this time. Draw that right arm up and back, and then reach it around, and then do that left side. And reach it around, and right, and reach. A couple more. Good. Give yourself a big breath in. Point your toes forward. Up to the balls of your feet. Shoulders hunching. External rotation. Sit back. Come to the balls of your feet. We're going to reach it forward. Find a long stretch. So reach those arms out, almost like you're in tiger pose. And then lift those hips up. Breathe. Bring your knees down. Keep your feet right where they are. Come to the balls of your feet. Walk your hands back towards your knees, towards your heels. Find your heels. Lift your chest. Zip up thoracic spine. Release. Come forward. Tiger pose. Lift up. Reach. Roll to the balls of your feet. Knees down. One more set. Reach for your heels. Even if you just stay here, this is great. You don't have to lift all the way up and through into camel. You certainly can if you want. Come forward. Lift up and back. Downward dog. Walk your hands on your feet. Center of your mat. As you roll yourself up, keep those knees bent. Push your booty back. Roll back. Just internally rotate, externally rotate the shoulders. A few breaths. Good. On this next one, take a big breath up and in. Bring your palms away from you. Draw your shoulders, internally rotate, externally rotate, lift. One more time, fold, rotate your shoulders in. Roll it up, external rotation, breathe. Lift your 10 toes up, heels down, come to the balls of your feet. Draw your heels down, 10 toes up, feet, fingers up. Balls of your feet. Come down to a squat. Lift it up. Draw right and left shoulder in. Keep your legs straight. Stretching through the back. Start to lift the arm. Elbow comes up in front of your face. And then the other side. Internal rotation and lift. Arms lift. Release. Palms back to back. Shoulders back. Lift it up. Bend your knees. Release. Come up. Reach it up. Palms down, arms back to back. External rotation. Reach it up.